Good evening, guys. So we are going to learn about dates today. So this is Excel lesson 5. We already have 4 classes, and we are going to learn about Excel lesson 5. In this session, we are going to learn about dates. So with dates, we have several functions like today, year, month, day, hour, date. A lot of functions are there. So we're going to learn it one by one with some examples. Okay. So let's get started, and we'll learn about today function. So as the name suggests, right, today will give you the today's date. So today's date is, I think it's 9th of January, right? So you should give 9th of January. But in this example, it is written as 21st May because this slide was created on 21st May, okay? And the today function returns today's date exactly as its name suggests. So today will give the today's date. And today plus 7 gives, will add 7 days to the today's date. So if you see here, right, today's date is 21st May. We are adding 7 days to it. So it becomes 28th May. Today plus 7 becomes 28th May. So Workday will learn it later. Okay. So we're going to learn about today function only. And we'll see that with an example now. Okay. So as usual, we'll create Excel file. Okay, so we're going to learn about today function. So today. Okay. So how do you create a function? Can somebody tell me? Simple, right?
No, sir, no idea.
Okay, so nothing. So
equal today.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So nothing. So it's equal to today is a function, and you open and close braces. You will have the today's date. Okay. So we are not passing any parameters to this particular function, and it will give you today's date, which is 9/1/2022, right? Okay. This is today. So another example we saw is today plus 7, right? So today plus 7 days. Okay. So what we have to do is equal to today. So plus 7. So which will give you 16. So today's date plus 7 days is 16. So if you change it to 6 days, it will become 15, right? 5 days. It's not changing. Okay. So you have to change it here, right? So today plus 5. Okay. So the today plus 5 will give you 15, right? 9 plus 5 is 15. So this is today's function. So nothing complex in today's function. Okay. So this is today's function. So let's move on to the next topic, which is year function. Okay. So year functions returns a year corresponding to a given date as a number from 1900 to 1999. 9,999. Okay. The Excel year function is very straightforward. You will hardly run into any difficulties by using it in your date calculation. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we are going to find the year from any particular date. Okay. So here is the example, right? You can see the date is 20 May 2015, right? So from this particular date, we are going to get the year alone. Okay. So let's see how to do that. So we have so there's a year function, and so we have current date. Okay, so let's say we take an example like 10 January 2022. Okay, so I have to find the year from this particular date. How do you find it? Okay, so we can do an example like so first is equal to year from. So now you have to give the serial number, which is the address of this particular date. Okay, okay, particular cell. What is the address of particular cell? This cell. See, we are going to find the date of this year of this date. Okay, So you have to pass the address of the cell. So what should I pass here? See, I should pass this date, right? So it's D3, D3, right? So D3. So when I pass this, you will get 2022, which is the year in this thing. Okay. So if I change it to 2028, right, you will get 2028 here. So this is how you find a year from a particular date. Clear? Correct, right? So this is one example. Okay. So we found the year from a particular date. Okay. So then the next example is so if you see this slide, right? So next we are going to pass a string of year and we are going to pass the get the date. Okay. So let's say there is a year and we are passing some string in it. So let's say I pass 20 December 2015, right? So here, so if I do this, right, so is equal to year, year 20 December 2015, okay. So we get 2015, right? So we using this function. If you see here, right, is equal to this function will give you the appropriate year. So if I change the year to 2018, it will give you 2018 year, right? 2015, 2015. Okay. So next thing. The next thing, next example is we have to pass the date. So there is another function called date function. Okay. So what do you do with it? So let's say if you want to find a day, create a date, right? So you can do this date. First we have to, there are three parameters you have to pass in this particular function, which is year, month, and day, right? The first one is year, month, and day. So first you have to pass a year. So year is 2022, today's day. Month is I think 01 January, right? Date is 09. So now you can see a date is formed, right? So using this thing, you understand how we form this date? We are using a date function which accepts three parameters, okay, which is year, month, and day. You have to pass all the three parameters to this particular function to create a date like this, right? So you understand this date thing? How did we find those dates?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from this particular date, right, we are going to get the year. Okay. So here the function date is here. So let's say if I want to get the year from this particular date, so which is get year from date. Okay. So I have to is equal to year, and then what should I give? I should give this particular parameter, right? Which is E3, right? E3. Okay. So E3. So now I get 2022. So if I change 2029 here, right, it will change 2029. So based on this date, it will change. So instead of that, you can do this also. Is equal to year. In the year, you can pass that date directly. So here you can pass the year 2013. 07, you can say July, and you can say 01, two brackets close. Now you can get the date here. So you understand this, how this function is passed, right? So we are using two functions here, which is a date is passed inside another function. We are passing function inside another function, right? So here is a function, and inside this here we are passing a date function. So we are getting, and from this date function we get a date object, and from the date object we get the year, which is 2013, right? 01, 01. You understand this thing, right? How do we pass a function inside a function? You got this thing? Any doubts on this? 2018 is 2018. Any doubts on this up to this? So instead of passing a data object, we can also pass the today object also. So is equal to here. We can say today. Today is 2022 year, and we are getting it. So there is a difference between these two functions, right? See, from the start of the function, we are giving is equal to, but here we're not going to give is equal to. If I give is equal to, right, it will create a problem. So always we have to give the is equal to only at the start of this thing. So a function inside the function here, we don't have to give is equal to, right? So this is another way of passing, getting a date from a particular, getting a year from a particular date. Okay, so we are done with the year functionality. So any doubts on this? How did we find the year and stuff like that using this a string or a date object or today object? Okay, I hope you guys are clear. So the next thing we're going to find. Okay, so another year example. Okay, so let's see. So we are using slash here. Okay, so instead of passing data this thing, we're doing slash. Okay, 04/28/2016. So I have to find the year from this date, which is 2016, right? So is equal to year. This cell is D10, right? So D10, and you get 2016, which you are not getting it. Okay, so why? It's 2016. Okay, I think the date should be 29/01/2016. Okay. See what is you understand what is the difference between these two? This functionality and this functionality. See, the date is 29/1/2016 here. It works properly, but here the date is 04/28/2015. It doesn't work properly. Anybody know why it does not work here when I put 29 as a second?
This one not get the formula inside, right?
Formula is here. Okay, formula we are doing it correctly, right? But the only difference is here we are just a second. Sorry. So here you can see, right? Here the month is date is coming as second. So first is month, okay, and second is date, okay. So this is like a so in the US, if it pays US the dates we used to give us months we give first and then we give dates here, okay. So that's the reason it was failing here. But in Singapore we used to write it as years first, months days always first, right? So that's why it failed. So based on the location of this user also, the date object varies. Okay, so for Singapore format, you always give the days first, days, month, and year. Okay, so that's why when we put months at the second, right, instead of giving this, right, 01/29, right, it won't work, or 28, it won't work. Say it's the value is invalid, something like this. It's not an appropriate date object. Okay. So, but I think this example is from it might be from US, okay. So that's why it worked. But in Singapore, the date format should be, the days should come first. The month should not come first, okay. 28. And I give 28/01, it will work properly. So this is how it works, okay. So this is one thing. So apart from that, I will see these examples. 2 Jan 2013, right? So another thing, 2 Jan 13. So for 14, okay. So is equal to year D11, right? 2014. We get 2014. So this is correct, right? So this is one way to get the. In this format also we can get the year for the particular date. So apart from that, we'll see this example. So here you can see, right? This is also a proper date format. Here we don't have the particular day, but there is a year and a month. Okay, so this is also considered a date in a Excel. So if I give May 2015, right, and give is equal to year, since we have all the year already in this particular date, and get D12, close this thing, so we get the days also. So in any of these formats, right, we can get the year from a particular date here. So you understood this thing? Any doubts in this? How to find the years on all these examples?
Okay, sir.
Clear, right? Okay, good. So this is how you can find the dates from a particular year. So apart from that, let's see how to find the month. Okay, so here in the previous examples we saw how to find the days of a particular year. So now we're going to see the months in a particular year. Okay, let's particular date. Okay, so month function in Excel returns the month of a specified date as an integer ranging from January to December. So first one will be January, 2 will be February, and 12 will be December. So like that it will be displayed. It won't give you the actual date in a literal format. It won't give you January, Jan or something. Okay, it always gives you numbers. So the month of A2 returns the month of day 2. Okay. So let's see this example. So there is a month, 15th April, and we are trying to find the month $A, $2. So from A2, we are getting the months, which is April. The result is 4 here, right? So similar to that, we are passing a date object here. We are passing a string object here. Another text, there is a function called text, which we can get the days also. So let's see this example one by one, okay? So there is a day functionality, day or date. Yeah, sorry, the month functionality. So we're going to receive month first. And for the month, we are going to get the month from this particular date. So let's say 17th December 2014. Okay. So 17th December 2014, which is, so let's say first example is equal to month of H3, right? H3. So which is December 12, it gives you 12, right? So that's how. So it doesn't give you December. It gives you always the number index of the month. Okay, so December is always 12. So if I change it to January, it should be so January is 1. Okay, so this is how you find gives the returns a date. So then let's see the date functionality. So instead of passing passing like this, right? We can pass the date object also, right? So like the function inside the function. So inside month, we are passing again date. So date of let's say year. First, you have to pass an year. Sir, can someone give me an example for this thing? So what are the parameters you have to pass to complete this function? Angavin? So for the date function, what are the parameters I should give? Hussein? Angavin, not saying someone answer. Okay, so here it is written, right? There are 3 parameters needed. See here, the date function has 3 parameters: year, month, and day. So for year, what should we give? Any example?
Sorry. Yeah, two. This one is the before one.
Yeah. So we have to pass the year first. Okay. So what is the what year we can pass?
Oh, so okay, 1998.
1998. Okay. Then month.
Month is we'll give month 03.
03. Okay. Day.
29.
Okay. Okay. So what will be the answer in this thing?
Will be answer 198 January, March 29.
Yeah, March 29, but we are getting just the month, right? We're not getting the whole date here. See, there is a month function inside a date function. So what will be the result here? See, we are just getting the, so this is the whole date, right? 1998 March 29th March 1998. Okay, so this is the whole date. So we are passing inside the month function. So this month function will return only the month. Okay, so in this date, right, what is a month? In this date, we have formed already a date, right? What is a month in this date? Sorry, in this date, right, what is a month? It's 03, right?
03 is March.
Yeah, 03 is March. So you'll get the March. March is 3, right? January is 1, February is 2, March is 3.
Yeah.
So we're getting 3 here. So
Yes, sir.
you understood
Yeah.
what is happening here? See, there is a date function already formed,
But
but on the date itself, we are just getting the month alone, right? So month is 3. So if I change the month to 5, right?
Yeah.
You'll get 5 here, right?
Mm.
But it is excluding all the years and stuff like that. Okay, so we're just getting the month from the particular date here. So this is how this functionality works. Understood it? See, there it's a function inside a function. You understood what is happening here? See, we are already passing the date. We are forming a whole date. Okay, but we are passing it to the whole date. We are passing it to another function called month. So this function will return only the month of the date. So the month is here is 5. So it will return 5 here. That's it, right? Correct, right? You understood?
Yes, sir. How come the 5 coming?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, if you see this example, right? Let's see this example. Here, what would you do? So here we are passing we are creating a date first, right? Which is 2018-11.
Yes.
Okay. So, but we are getting the year alone here. So year alone is 2018, right?
Yes.
Okay. Similar to that, here what are you doing? We are creating a date which is 1985, 5 and 29, right? 5 is the month.
Yes.
And
Yes,
we are
sir.
getting the month alone here.
Yeah.
So we get 5.
Oh, so this separate line only month. So only coming month.
Yeah. So that is another example I can give.
Yeah,
So there is a function called date. Okay. If I do date, right? Date. Let's say the same month will give. See, if I give 2022, 09 and 29. So we're getting the day here. So what will be the day here? Come on. So we're getting the day alone here. See, day is third parameter. What will be the answer here? See, I already gave you an example, okay? For year, we get the year. For month, we get the month. For day, we get? For day, we get 29, right?
Yes, sir. It is 29.
So if I give, right, is equal to day, we give date of 2022. So there are 3 parameters. We are passing 2022. Month is 1 and date is 29, right? So if I tab out, you get 29. Okay. So month we can find.
Yeah, only day coming.
Yeah, only day
You
coming.
make separate, sir. This one is the month. A's column is month. I is
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah. So you can see the difference between all these functions, right? See, the parameter we are passing is similar. Okay, we are passing the date function, but from the outer function we are getting the day alone, right? See, here we are getting day, here we are getting month, here we are getting the year. So this is the difference. This is another difference. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I pass this thing, right, I'm going to find the month of from today. Okay. So how do we can do it by today. So we are passing in the month function, we are passing today date. Okay. What will be the answer? Angovin.
So if today the month coming one and day coming.
Yeah, we are not talking about day. Okay, so we're talking about only about month, right? So month will answer will be
1.
Yeah, very good. That's it. So 1. Yeah. So if I put day, right, day function, there's a day function also. So if I put today day, right, today the day, right? So I'm getting the day alone from today. So what will be the answer?
What will be today 09? So should be 09.
Yeah, good. That's it. So this is the functionality. Okay. So depending on the days we are passing, or the function, outer function, it will give you the results. Okay. So if you see this thing, right, there are two functions that is going to be executed. Okay. First, always the function which is inside inner function will always be executed, which is today. First, Excel will find the today date. Okay. Then it will pass to the month here, and then it will give you the result. Okay. So this is how you have to.
Sorry. Sir. Sorry, sir. I have to take 5-minute leave for today. You continue. But I will let him.
Yeah, come join back once you're done. Okay, sure. Okay. So yeah. So understood? And Dinesh, Pachamuto, you guys understood?
No, okay, sir.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. So Angavan, if are you clear? Okay. So yeah. So another text function we can do. Okay. So we can find the month from a particular text also. There's a text function which we can get the month here. So if you do this right, $2. Okay. So from H3, so we have the date, right? So we can pass H3 here, comma H3, comma double quotes. If you put month, right? M. If you give M, right, you'll get 1 here. If I change it to 0, 1, 2, right, you'll get 12 here. Okay, so if I put MM, right, you'll get 12. So if I put M alone, right, let's say if I put January here, you'll get 1. But if I put MM, right, you'll get 0, 1. What is the difference? Why I'm getting 0, 1 or why I'm getting 1? See, if I put 1M, right, it will give you only 1 digit, okay? If I put two M's, right, it will always give 2 digits. So 0 to 9, right, it has only 1 digits, right? January, February, March, all these days. So 17th January is 1. So it will give you 01 because we have put the format as MM. So here we have put the format as M. Okay. So text also we can get the year of a particular month of a particular date. You understand how to find the month from text using the text function? Okay. Okay, I think so. Yeah. So day function we already saw, right? Is equal to day. It's very similar to other year and month function only. Okay. So from a particular day we can get some days. Okay. So day, let's say the day function. So day function, the day is let's say 18th Jan 2015. Okay. So here, if you want to find the day, right, is equal to if you want to find the day from this date, right? Day and this cell, which is I3, right? I3. It will give you 18. So because we find the date of 18th. Okay. So next example is from the date. So from this date, we are forming a date object which is 29th January 2022. From 29th January 2022, we are getting the day alone, which is 29. That's the result we are getting it here, right? This is clear for you guys? This thing? Here also we are getting the day from the current date. So current date is 9 here. So we are getting 9 here. So similar to that, I think we can find the text also, I guess. Text today. Comma D. So we're getting the D here. So if I put DD, it will give you 09. DDD. See, you got it. How did I get use the text function here? So today I give DD, it gives you data. So for year, how do you find using the text function? You can do a text from this date. Okay, E3 comma Y YY. We can give YY. So it will give you 2029. So it's 29. If I give 4YY, it will give you to 2029. So these are just display formats. How do you display? Okay, so based on the number of Ys, it will display the number of digits in a year. So you can say 2029 or 29, year 2029, right? So based on this text functionality, also we can find some days, month, and year also. So is that clear for you guys? What I taught you up to this, how to find the day, month, and year? Any doubts in this? Okay. So next thing we're going to learn about now function. Okay, now function returns a current date and time as well as today. It does not have any arguments. If you wish to display today's date and current time in your worksheet, simply put the following formula in a cell. Okay. So today date will give you the today's date, right? 9th January 2022. But it won't give you the time. The time now is 7:17, right? 7:19. It's 7 o'clock and 19 minutes. But if I put now, right? now function. Okay. So if I put is equal to now, so is equal to now. Is equal to now. So it will give you the current time also. See, the time is 7:20, and it gives you the date and the time also. It gives you hours and minutes also. So this is the difference between today and this is the difference between today and now. Okay, so both are same except for that now will always give you the time also, which in hours and minutes. So here you can see the minutes. So if the minutes change to 2021, right, it will automatically change to 7:21. 19:21 it will change. After it comes to 2021. Okay. So this is now function. Then there is a hour function. Returns the hour of a time value. The hour function is an integer ranging from 0 to 12 a.m. 23. Okay. So let's say there is a date. Okay. Here there is a now function, right? It will give you the hour position of the daytime value. Let's see. So if I find you have to find the hour from here, right? Show you. If I want to find the hour, right? I'm going to get the hour from this function, right? I can K3. So what will be the answer here? What is hour here? Can somebody answer me? What is the hour? What is the answer here?
Hour 7.
Yeah, it could be 7. I think it will be 19, I guess. Right? 7 also railway time, right? 24 hours time, right? So we'll get 19. So similar to that, so there is another thing. A date with no time portion is very considered 12 a.m. or 0 hours. So let's say we want to find the hour in this thing, okay? In this date, 10th one, but there is no hour, right? What will be the answer here? So if you pass HOUR and this date D3, right? Which is 10th Jan 2028. What will be the answer here? See, this is today. It doesn't have hour, right? If there is no hours, right, in this particular thing, it will always give you the 0. The default value will be always 0 here. If there is no hour, okay. That's it. A date with no time portion specified is considered as 12 a.m. or 0 hours. So it will be considered as 12 a.m. right? So that's it. So there is another thing called we can give the hours and time fractions also. So let's say the hour is 0.75. So HOUR 0.75. If I give you like this, right, what will be the answer? 18. How did 18 come? Can someone tell me?
Sir, yes, this is also my question. How come 18 come?
I know, but you have to answer me. Okay. See, now I am giving 0.5. It comes 12. So what is the difference? So I gave 0.75 is 18.
So 12 should be the night is 12 a.m. So this one should be 0, but 75 is dawn. Then how come 18 come? Minute inside also 75 dawn.
No, let's say if I give 25, right, it comes as 6. So
yeah, 25.
See, I'm giving you clues, okay? See, let's say I'll tell you the answers, okay? Let's say we have totally 24 hours, right? In a day.
Yes.
Right? Okay. 24 into 0.25 is what?
Oh, 0.25. 0.
So should be minus.
No, 24 into 0.25. What is 24 into 0.25? 24.
Sir, I cannot get.
0.25, right?
Yes.
Is 6, right? See,
6.
one part 24, 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say 24 into 0.5. What is 24 into 0.5?
Should be there. So, price. Selling minus.
12, right? Half of 24 is 0.5, right?
Okay.
12, right?
Yes, sir. But
12
yes,
hours.
yes.
12 is 12th hour, okay? So if I put 24 into 1, let's say, no,
24, sir. This one 24.
Yeah, this one is 24. No. Yeah. Which is 1, right? It will give you 0 starting hour, okay? So if I give 24 into 0.75.
0.75 7.1%.
What will be the answer?
30.
So should be 6.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, 6 p.m., right? 18, you should come, right?
24. 18. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is how the
18, yeah.
calculation works. Okay, you got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, so yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it. So 0.25 is morning 6 a.m. 2.5 is afternoon 12 a.m. I think 12 p.m. right? Afternoon 12 p.m. And 1 into 1 is 24 is night. So which is 0 hours starting. Okay.
Absolutely.
And this one is the evening 16 p.m. 18 p.m. right? 18 railway time. So yeah. So got it right. So hours. This is how it works. Okay. Okay. Then we have month. Now we have finished our function. We are done. So then we have exercise. Okay. Before that, I think date. Okay. Okay. Before that, we'll finish the minutes and this thing also. So let's say if you want to find the minutes, right? So here there is a now function. So if I want to find the minute, right? How do I find? So I have to find the minutes from this cell. Can somebody tell me the function name is minute? Okay. So tell me, is equal to minute, right? Minute. So minute accepts only one parameter, right? So if I give minute, right, it gives you one. It accepts one parameter, which is this one, K3. If I close it, it will give you 28, right? From this now function, it gives you the minutes, which is 28. Got it? You guys understood how we get 28 here? See, the current time is to 7:28, and we got the minutes, which is 7:28, right? Now the time is 28, right? 7:28, right?
Yes, sir.
This is clear, right? Okay. So from the now function, we're getting the minutes here. So yeah, that's it. Nothing much in it. So similar to that, we can find the seconds also. If you want to find seconds, right? What is the function? Is equal to second. What is the cell number? Can you tell me? K3, right? From the cell, if I get the seconds, what will be seconds now? It keeps on changing, right? Second by second. You see here. Doesn't change, yeah. Okay. Second doesn't change. See, at the first execution of the function, it changed. Okay, so K1, 0. If I give K3 again, right? be different. Third second, okay. So second doesn't change automatically. See, but the minute always changes, right? So here it's 7:30, it automatically changes here. Okay. So yeah, so all these things are done. So we'll have an example, okay. So you guys do this example. So there is a Excel date, okay, and you have to find the today date, year from this date, okay, and month, day, time, minute, and second. So can you guys do this example? I'll give you 15 minutes.
Okay, sir. Try.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sir.
Guys, you ever do it? I think you guys do it. Yeah. Okay, you guys do it as homework, okay? I will finish the classes today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Try that, sir. No come out.
Okay. So, okay, let's start with DateDIF, okay? So there is another function called DateDIF function, okay? It's specially designed to calculate the difference between 2 days. Date, diff, okay, between 2 days and days, month and years. Okay, so let's see how to do this, okay? So if I say there are 2 days, okay? How do I find the difference between 2 days? Let's see DateDIF. DateDIF, okay? So there is something called DateDIF, which is nothing but date difference. Okay, date difference. So we're going to find the difference between 2 dates. So by okay, date difference. So first date, okay, start date. Let's say start date is 18th January 2018. Okay, so there is another date. Start date. So end date, let's see, 01 08 2018. 0108. So there are 2 days here. So I have to find the difference between these 2 days. Okay. So it's equal to date diff in first we'll say first you will find a months difference. Okay, date diff in months. So I think from January to August, right? So it is around 8 or 9 months, right? So is equal to date diff first you have to give the first month, which is start date. Start date is B3, right? The cell is B3, right? B3 comma B5. Okay, so B3 comma B5 comma month. Okay. So we're going to find the days in months. So we can give M, right? So 6 months difference, right?
Yes.
So this is in months, okay? So let's say date diff in years. Date diff in years, okay? So let's say the change is here from 2015, okay? And if I want to find the date diff in years, right? So what should I do? Date diff. Yeah. Start date.
B3.
B3, comma.
Comma B5.
Yeah, comma. You have to find the date in years.
Comma
so what parameter you have to pass?
M.
M is for months.
Here.
So now
Yes, Y. Y.
Okay, good. That's it. So 3 years, 15 to 18, 3 years, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So that's it. So date different days. Date different days. So is equal to date diff start date.
Start date B3.
B3. Send date.
Comma B5.
B5. So third parameter days.
Then D,
D.
D.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Also 29 days. Okay.
1291.
Yes, 3 years, right? 365 something.
1091. Yes.
Yeah. So if you want to be accurate, we can just. Okay, so its rate will be correct. Okay, so no problem.
Yeah.
So it's around 3 years. So that's it on date. So month, year, and date. Okay. So this is clear for all of you guys. Any doubts? Pashamuttu, Dinesh, any doubts? Okay. So DateDIF, I think you guys are clear. So next thing, you have to find network days. Okay. So network days function returns the number of weekdays between 2 days that you specify. It automatically excludes weekdays and optionally the holidays. Okay. So let's say you guys are working on weekdays alone. Okay. Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday leave. So you guys are working only on weekdays. Okay. So now we have to calculate the number of working days in a working days you have done. Okay. So let's say you guys have started working on 2016 and you guys work up to let's say 18 Jan 2016. So the number of working days is how many days?
16th January.
6 days.
Only 6 days, 18th January, right?
Yes.
If I go to 2016, right? Okay. Let's go to 2016 calendar. 2016. Okay, 2016 January. So you guys working from first 18th January to 1st January. Okay,
Same,
so
sir.
Same. Okay, so we'll change it to 1. Okay. 1st January to 18th January, right?
Yes.
If I say 1st January, right? 2016. You guys are working only for on the weekdays alone. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So 1st January, one day working. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 days you have worked, right?
Yeah.
So how do I find this 13 days? Is equal to network days. Network days. Network days. Start date.
Now what day? Start date. B3, sir.
B3, comma.
On date B5.
B5. Okay. So 12 days you have worked. Okay. So
Yes.
correct, right? 12 days, I think. So
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say there is a holiday. 1st January, Happy New Year is always holiday, right? Am I right? You guys want to work in New Year, right?
January 2016.
Yeah, you guys want to work in New Year, right? Correct, right? Okay, New Year is holiday for you guys. Okay. So let's say if I want to exclude the holidays, let's not worry about New Year. Okay. So let's say there is a holiday on 5th. Let's say 16 January. There is holiday on 6th January. Okay. Some holiday, some New Year. Okay. Some work, some leave. Okay. So if I want to exclude this day, right, it should become 11, right?
Yeah.
So third parameter we can pass leave, comma, holidays we can pass. See here, holidays we can pass.
Yeah.
And holiday where we have mentioned, which cell? Holiday, which cell we have mentioned? Here we have mentioned holiday, right?
Yes, sir.
So if we pass holiday here, so now how many days? 11 days I work. So
11 days.
It excluded holidays also. Let's say if I have holiday on 5th January also. 05. Jan 2016, right?
Jan 16. Yes.
So it should become 10, right?
10.
Yeah, why did it become 10?
Coming. Because holiday. Working hour
See,
minus
that,
1. Holiday.
because we didn't add it here, we just added the cell F2, but you have to add F2 and F3 also, right?
F3, yes, sir.
Yeah, 2 days holidays, right? But you have mentioned only F2 and F3.
Yeah.
Now it's 11. If I added F3 also, now it become 10, right? So what I have to do? So I have to select these two. I have to give a range, right? So I have to select these two. So now what I have given?
11.
Okay, so F2 to F3, I guess. How do we give a range? I forgot. How do we give range? F2 colon F3, right? See 10.
10.
F2 colon F3 is 2 days holiday, so it removes holidays, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can give another holiday also if you want. So if I give 04, right? Jan 2016, right?
Yes, sir.
So now did it become 10? 9? No, right?
No, must press F4, sir.
Okay,
F4.
F4.
Comma.
Oh, yeah, okay. So this is how you can exclude working days, okay? So you can add holidays and also you can make sure the weekdays also works properly, right? So it always calculates the weekdays alone. So there is a difference between DateDIF in months and also network days, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you got it, guys. Others, how about others? Pacham, Dinesh, Hussain, you guys understand what is happening here, network days?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, good. So next, go to the next topic. Last topic, okay? Workday function, okay? So what is a workday? Workday function returns a date, n workdays before and after the start date. It automatically excludes weekend days from calculation as well as holidays that is specified. Okay. Work days. What is it? Workday and network day? This is all the same thing, right? Yeah. Returns a number of weekdays between 2 days that is specified.
Yes, sir.
It automatically excludes the holidays. Here also the same thing, right? Returns the workdays before and after the start date. It automatically excludes the weekdays calculation as well as holidays that is specified. Okay. 30 working days excluding holidays. Okay. Okay. So this is see the difference between these two things, right? Here you can give it started and end date, but here you are giving started a number of days. Okay. So I'll give an example. Okay. So okay. So here, right? Let's say work days. We'll see work days. Work days. Let's say the start date is 01 January 2022. Okay. So instead of giving the end date, right, I'm going to say the number of days you guys are going to work. Okay. Let's say you guys are going to work 20 days. So when will your work end? If you work 20 days, today is let's say 10 days. Let's not keep.
Okay.
Let's say 10 days, right? So 10 days. So today is let's say to start date is 1st January. Okay, Saturday. Saturday is a holiday. You guys won't work, right? So third will work, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th will work. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14th will be your end date, correct, right? 10 days. Because we are excluding the holidays. Okay, so that is what we are going to find out using work day. So is equal to work day. So start date, where is start date?
Start date B2, sir.
B2, number of days?
Comma. About the D1.
No.
D10. D3. D2, sir. D2.
Okay. Come on.
D2.
Okay, that's it. So we are giving 4478, which is wrong. Why? A to 30. Okay. A2 is here, 2022, B2 is here, Workday, B2, D2, right? B2, D2.
Yeah, sir.
11th, there are no holidays. Okay, so I have to change the format. Okay, so format cells,
Okay.
date. Okay,
Date.
click OK. You got 14th, right? Correct, right?
What the
We calculated, right? 10 days. First and second is holiday. 3, 4,
Yes,
5,
sir.
6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7, 5 days. Then again 8, 9 holiday. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is 10 days. So end date is 14 days, correct, right? So this is without holiday.
Yes.
Without holidays. Let's say there's a holiday
Holiday.
with the holiday. Okay, so holiday could be a
Holiday
main
14.
holiday. So holiday is let's say these 2 days, right? 12th is holiday. Let's say assume the 12th is holiday. Some holiday, 12 Jan 2016, right?
Yes, sir.
So how should I do this? Workday. Workday. Start date. What is the start date?
B1. B2. B2.
B2. Come on. Number of days.
About the D2, sir.
Holiday.
Holiday. Holidays. G2.
Yeah, B2. Okay. So B2, D2, G2. Right?
G2.
So you change the format. Okay. So it's displaying numbers for
Sir.
some reason. So you have to change the format. Go to right click. Go to format cells and go to number. There is a date function. Okay. Click OK. So it still is 14. Why? Because G2.
Yes, sir. Same.
B2, D2. Okay.
Including the holiday, master.
Okay. 12th January is 2016, but it doesn't come in these between these days, right? So what did we do wrong? What should I give? What date should I give? Here 2016 year. So it doesn't come in between these days, right? I should give 2022, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct, right? So now 17th. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'll work of 10 days. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I'll work. 10, 11 I'll work. 13, 14 I'll work. And I'll work on 17th. So the work will be over on 17th. So this is including holidays. So if I say 13th is also a holiday, right? 13th is also a holiday. So it doesn't change. So what should I change here? The formula.
Holidays.
It doesn't include the 13th date,
G3,
right?
sir. G3.
How should I include G3?
G3. G2.
Yeah, G2.
G3.
Yeah,
G2, comma G3, sir.
not comma. For range functions, what is the symbol we use?
Oh, even
Colon, right?
T, sir. T.
Colon, right? These 2 dots, right?
Oh, yeah,
Colon.
yeah.
G3. Yeah, 18th, right? So yeah, that's it. So this is how you find a Workday. So this is the difference between network days, work days, and DateDIF, and so many functions we learned today. So I think that's it for the day. And we have homework also. So any doubts up to this, whatever we discussed? Hussein, Angovin, Dinesh.
Always forget those functions.
Huh?
The formula. Problem is they cannot remember formula. Right.
Yeah, but see, we don't have to remember all the formulas. Okay, so if you in Excel, right, if you put is equal to and say day, right, you'll give you all the possible formulas. It starts with D, and you can always select from here. You don't have to memorize all these things, right? All you have to do is type A, see all the formulas that starts with A. Type Z, see all the formulas that start with Z. Type Y, see all the formulas that start with Y. So you don't have to remember all the stuff, okay?
Okay, sir.
Star equal.
So apart from that, any doubts? I think we learned all the stuff, right? So today, guys, we learned about how to find the today. Then we find how to find the current year from a particular day. Then we saw how to get the month from a particular day. Day also we found how to find from a particular date. Now we'll include all the dates and time. Hour will give you get you the day, get you the particular hour from a particular day now function, or some with something in the date. Okay. So then we tried minutes, how to find minutes and seconds. And then we saw network days, which includes all the. Now then we saw DateDIF. Okay, so DateDIF, it gives a difference in 2 days, different dates. So you can find the difference in years, months, and days. So based on the parameter, third parameter we pass to the function, it gives a dates difference between month, days, and the years. Okay. And apart from that, network days. So network days, we saw there are 2 different days, and it will exclude all the holidays and the weekends. So weekends are Saturday and Sunday. So it will exclude all the weekends and holidays. Then Workday will give you all the days from. So it will give you the start date, and it will give you the second parameter will pass the number of days, and it will find you the when will the work we're going to finish the particular work. So based on the holidays also we can calculate the end date of a particular work. Okay, so that's it. So then we have our homework. Okay, homework is we have to find the. So there is a function. There is a function. First you have to give the employee name, then you have to give the date of birth in this particular cell. Okay, so then we have to calculate the age of the cell, age of the employee. Okay, so from the current date and from the birth, using the difference, the DateDIF function, right? You have to give the DateDIF, and you have to give the year, and you have to find the age here. So then there is a calculate hours work, total hours, and overtime. Okay, so let's say one guy has worked from 9 to 12:30, 9 to 11. He has worked for 2.5 hours, right? 2.5 hours. Here he has worked for 1 hour, 2 hours. Here 2.5 hours. So you have to calculate the total hours he has worked. And so overtime you have to calculate. So regular hours, right? He is working only for 40 hours per week, right? So if he has worked any more than 40 hours, you have to calculate here. So if you have worked 48 hours, so overtime will be 8 hours. So the regular working hours will be regular working hours will be regular working hours for per week is 40 hours, right? So if he has worked 48 hours, you have to calculate the overtime also here. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. So this is from morning to morning hours work. This is afternoon hours work. Okay. First, you have to calculate the difference between these 2 dates, which is 2.5 hours, and here I calculate here. So which is 5.5 hours, right? 13 to 17. So totally has worked 8 hours here. Okay. And then in this day, morning he has worked 2 hours. Afternoon he has worked around 6.5 hours, which is 8.5 hours totally. So for this particular day, he has worked half an hour extra. So like this, you have to calculate the total hours worked here, and total hours worked per day here, and total hours worked per week here, and you have to find the overtime. You guys understood what is the homework? Any doubts how to do the homework?
Yes, sir.
Correct, right? So yeah. So thank you guys. So that's it for today.